Alright, Happy New Year, meteorologist Dean Davis and the Weather Pros. Welcome to 2017. We're going over what's going to occur and the potential for a next weekend snow ice issue along the East Coast. It's looking more and more likely because we have had quite a bit of confidence between the model data over the last few days saying that this very well could occur. The biggest thing is patterns changing, and that will likely allow to have some sort of a coastal low that is going to affect Virginia, North Carolina, and maybe even the Delaware Valley now, based on the latest information. As we look at this, we've got rainfall here to the south. This is starting off today. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a low pressure that's going to develop along the coast. This is the change that we're talking about to the pattern, because after this, it'll pull in cold air, and that's where we're going to have the setup for the potential snow issue. Maybe you should say snow storm for the first time this year, and that may turn to ice in some areas before exiting, which will be a major problem if that occurs. First time that the models have really been showing ice towards the end of the storm for some locations. So anyway, rainfall today, not really likely until we get till overnight hours. Rain starts moving up into the area of Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, and areas of that nature. High pressure stays in place still for the Delaware Valley. Saves them for at least another 12 to 24 hours. But we get midday on Wednesday. Yes, we're starting to get in the rain in the southern New Jersey. So by 8 o'clock, we get a low pressure developing here in western Tennessee. And we do have rain falling in New Jersey at this point. A little bit of a break here in the Roanoke Valley, but that's to be short-lived as we get into Tuesday, and we get a low pressure, an APS runner. Low pressure runs the Appalachian chain. Heavy rain moves into the area for Tuesday, and that would include going up through the Delaware Valley also. And it'll be rain, it won't be snow this time around. But what happens is once this low retreats, cold air spills in to everywhere from North Carolina all the way to the northeast. We're likely going to see some what you call lake effect snow on the lakes, coming off the lakes for New York and parts of Lake Erie. This moves to the east. Next storm, high pressure builds in. The next system starts taking its shape right around Saturday in the Gulf of Mexico. This then moves to the east for next Sunday. Look what we get here. Ice and snow for the Carolinas up to Virginia. Heavier snow band here, Chicago, and parts of Indianapolis possibly in this. Cincinnati's right on the border. We'll see how that all occurs. Snow moves in for late Sunday afternoon. Maybe heavy. Then we get some ice accretion. Snow probably staying in Roanoke, but then south ice that will then move north. In the evening of Sunday night, we may stay in the icing situation here for a little bit. Delaware Valley is right on the edge on the storm. It's going to be interesting to see how that all comes together. And then we see another low pressure try to develop here. And how much cold air comes in is dependent on if we have snow or versus rain. And basing that the pattern's changing, this may change to snow. This would be snow here by the 12th if it holds together. Like I said, there'd be a lot of cold air pushing in, so the model's not exactly that far out, but good chance we're going to see some snowfall on that system. And then we get right towards the end of the period, we get another system developing near Texas, which then could spell with some cold air dropping in more possibility of snow. So as we get into the middle part of the month, snow will become more likely in the area. So we'll keep an eye on it for you here. Meteorologist Dean Davis and the Weather Pros. Happy New Year.